Guys, this is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have a first look at the Air Jordan 29, and these are going to be the two launch colorways. The colorway that you can see before you is a final product of the launch colorway, and the difference between the two is really just the uppers aesthetics. They just wanted to showcase what they could do with the woven material. This is the second launch colorway, and is actually a sample version, so it's not going to look exactly like this, but it's pretty close. And then in the back there you can actually see a paisley version, which was another production sample. They could really do a lot of things with this woven upper. It's a 4-layered mesh fabric that is then woven together. It's very, very strong. There's like hardly any stretch in certain areas, but then it's also very flexible at the same time, which is really interesting. The outsole here you can see is a little bit different than the 28, and I don't know how it's going to perform. It looks a little bit weird, but you know, it's one of those things where you're just going to have to wait and see because you don't really know until you try it. The midsole is somewhat double last. It's technically double last, but there's also external, TPU flight plate frames. Sorry. All along it, and then it's just like a really crazy kind of setup. I thought it was really interesting. This is part of the kind of like the showcase room where they had what you can see is all the fabric layers. These are all the woven like samples and stuff. It's just a real trip on how it like worked. You can see all these different lasts that they used, and this is actually Mark Smith down there, and I saw him this morning and he was rocking these 29s. This is a white, black, and UNC colorway, which I thought was really, really clean, and it's just one that I actually liked. Here you go again with Mark Smith and also the material designer, and they just kind of went through all the different sample stages. So these are all colorways that might not release other than the last two, but it gave us an idea as far as what they were all thinking during the whole design process. Again, here's some more sheets. These things were awesome. They basically just print the shoe out, or it's not printed, but they weave the shoe together basically in like one printed sheet is what it looks like, and then they cut it up and kind of punch it out and then put it all together. It's such a cool process, and there is no fuse in the shoe at all. It's just straight materials, which is awesome. It feels great. This is a broken down version of this year's flight plate setup, so you can see the TPU frame for the midsole, and then the arch support, the hollowed out midsole, the zoom unit in the forefoot, as well as the outsole itself. There is a zoom unit in the heel, you just can't see it. It's within the phylon itself. Here's one more look at the shoe. These things, in my opinion, they just look beautiful. I just really like the shoe. I was actually really surprised when I saw them. I saw them this morning when I didn't know what they were, and I was like, oh, those are pretty cool looking. And then I found out it was a 29 later, and I was like, man, they're really cool looking. So I just really, really like the shoe. Can't wait till they're released. September for $225 is going to be the retail price. I got more images. Michael Jordan was there. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I couldn't, like, it was just weird. It was such a cool thing. So here you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and until next time, guys, have a good one.